Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. My name is Nick Santiago. Today is Friday, October 16, 2015. I want to thank you all for tuning in. There's a lot going on today. Let's take a look at the S&P 500 E-mini futures first. You'll see the futures are trading lower by about 1.25 points. Not really a big deal. Pretty much a flat day. Yesterday, the markets had a pretty good upside move, and today looks like we might be pausing a little bit here. But either way, markets are holding firm during this options expiration week. Now, today is options expiration Friday, so you will get a lot of activity in the first 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours of the day. And then after that, things should usually calm down until probably right before the closing bell. And about 30 minutes, 45 minutes before the closing bell, you'll get some whips on some individual names as stocks get settled out into options expiration. Remember, the institutions will still play a lot of games, but most of the games have been settled already. So you've heard a lot of rumors this week, a lot of buyout chatter. Semiconductors were one of the industry groups that received a lot of buyout chatter. This is typical stuff during Options X. Most of it will not happen. Most of it is not true. I'm going to say 95% of it. So, again, we'll see how this market shakes out. But in the meantime, we have a lot of stocks in the news. And, again, we had another good trading day yesterday. So if you want to come over and trade with us in the intraday stock chat room, come on over, take that 7-day free trial. You'll see what we're all about. We've had a great 2015, and we're going to look to keep that going. But let's take a look at some stocks in the news today. We're going to start off with Schlumberger. Schlumberger reporting earnings. Right now, the stock is trading at 75 1/4, closed at 76.16, so not really that big of a deal. A little bit of down ticking, but we will be watching this once the opening bell rings. Right off the bat, I do see a little bit of minor support intraday around 73.75. If we traded down there, I don't know if that's going to happen, but either way, we'll keep it on the radar, and this is a stock we might play after the opening bell rings. Wynn Resorts is next. This stock is getting hit a little bit. Closed at $73.76. It is now trading at $68.10. That is a pretty good fall for Wynn Resorts. Did trade briefly below 66, now recovering a bit. Remember, Wynn Resorts was just down around $50. I'm going to say 51, just going back to the beginning of the month. So right now it's kind of in its range there. So it's hard to make too much out of it at the moment. But once we start to look at this a little closer, we'll find some levels for you. And again, Wynn Resorts is a stock we most likely will trade today. Let's take a look at Mattel. Ticker symbol is MAT. Toy maker. Right now, stock's trading at $23.10. Close at $22.50. The stock has some resistance around $23.30 and then more around $24. It's not enough for a gap play right now, but stock is trading up. And like I said, $23.50 and then $24, both two intraday resistance levels, so keep it on the radar. Let's take a look at KSU. I don't think this is moving, but they did report earnings, so keep this on the radar today. I believe they missed. Ooh, there is the stock. Okay, so it's down here at 96.75, closed at 98 bucks. Again, KSU under pressure. We'll watch this one once the opening bell rings again. I don't have a gap level for it right now, but I will have some levels once the market opens. What I'm thinking right off the bat is that you'll have a little bit of support around $95.80, somewhere around there, just looking at how the stock is trading right now. Let's take a look at STI, which is SunTrust. This is a major regional bank. Stock is getting a nice little pop, trading at $40.45, closed at $39.50. So that's almost a dollar move. Stock has upside to $41.50. Okay, so keep that on the radar today. It has upside to $41.50 if you own it. Trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, hard to jump in up here at these levels. Let's take a look at Honeywell. HON is the ticker symbol. Right now, the stock's trading at $97.98, so we'll call it 98 bucks. Closed at $98.50, so it's actually down a little bit, but it was down more. We'll see where this one goes. Right now, Honeywell is holding up okay. Let's take a look at YOKU. This is in the news today. It looks like Alibaba is going to take them over for $26 a share. If you own YOKU, just trail your stop loss. There's really not much you could do here. Hopefully you own it at lower levels. Believe it or not, a while back this used to be a $70 stock. So again, if you own YOKU, hopefully you own it at lower levels. It is being, I think, taken over by Alibaba. Let's take a look at Alibaba. Alibaba today is trading down a little bit, right at 72.08. So actually it's trading up, I should say, from yesterday's closed at 71.78. But I don't see a lot of upside here for Alibaba until it consolidates. You should be at a good resistance point, and they did make an acquisition. Let's take a look at Save today. This is Spirit Airlines. Stock is getting hammered to the downside, trading at $45.72. The only level I see here would be around 42.25. Keep that on the radar today, 42.25. Also, I do like the $33 level if that stock did get down to that. Did trade down that far. So again, we'll go 42.25 if you want to give that one a shot. That would be pretty decent in my opinion. But all in all, we'll have to look at it when it gets there. All right, let's take a look at GE. I think GE reported earnings. Right now, the stock is getting a nice reaction. Closed at 28.02. It's trading at 28.52. That's a 50-cent pop from yesterday's close. Nice little move for GE. GE is holding up well, but there is a lot of daily chart resistance on GE right around this area, 28.70, 28.75. So again, that's going to be the pivot high going back to April. So got to get through there. There is definitely some resistance there, but GE is holding up well. Let's take a look at the next one on my list, which is PGR, and this is Progressive. And it looks like the stock is trading up around 33, so nice little move there. I got to think 33.50, 33.70. There's a lot of resistance there. So again, keep that on the radar. All right, let's switch gears here a little bit. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold futures trading down $5.20. Gold got a little bit overbought, but it still looks really strong on the charts in my opinion. So it needs to pull back a little bit. Just take a breather. It's had some big moves over the last 10 days. Now it's relaxing, and this is natural. Nothing wrong with gold. Let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil is trading up 42 cents to $47.30 an ounce. So when you look at crude, you are getting a little bit of a pop. Let's take a look at the USO here. What you're going to see is USO is trading at 15.10 today, closed at 15.13. So either way, pretty flat on the USO, but oil is trading up higher on spot. So we'll see how that plays out today. All right, with that being said, everybody, come on over. Take a 7-day free trial to our intraday stock chat. You'll see all of our day trades, everything that we're doing there. You'll get to follow us, ask questions. You'll also get to see our screens. Great product, and you'll see exactly what we do and how we maneuver through these markets so successfully throughout 2015. With that being said, I want you all to have a great trading day, have a great trading week, and we will see you on the charts.